This is a picture of the highway running down from Pecos down to Van Horn, so I could see my properties. I think 6 properties in Culberson County, um, and so this is typical of what you kind of saw. I'm going to go into a Google map display showing the 4 pieces of property, as you can see here, as we came in, which we didn't get the chance to see. I wasn't able to find John Connolly Road or Highway, whatever they call it, but that runs up through the topmost one to the west. This is situated just above a farm, but obviously it looks like it's accessible. I just regret that I wasn't able to get there on this particular trip. I was kind of pressed for time and only got to see one piece of property, which would be southeast of Lobo. But this is the road. There's a spur, that Jones Spur, I believe, that runs through it, and John Connolly Road, and there's a horse farm or some sort of farm that's just below me. So I do have neighbors there. What's interesting is that I do have cell phone capabilities here, so that's great. My Virgin mobile phone works in these regions, but it doesn't work in Towanda, Pennsylvania. I just tilted that so you could see all the coordinates. And I'm interested in having people take a look at this land, and as long as you report back with some sort of video or pictures, you're welcome to stay there for a couple days or a week or whatever. Once if you ask first, and so they know what to expect coming back. But that would be kind of a neat thing to get some reports on all these land in Culberson. I've only been on one of them, and those were, I think, 6 point something acres, 5.7 something. Those 3 of them up there. I think the top one was like 7 acres, and then we go down to the bottom where there's a 10-acre piece. Kind of got off track here, and that apparently has some sort of water hole fairly close to it. I don't know who my neighbors are, but I'm sure I could find out. Obviously, how do you spend time on all this land? I do have a diesel van that would be kind of neat if I could make the rounds and spend a little time in each area. This is a 10-acre parcel, and as you can see, there's some sort of water area here where they're collecting water not far away, and you can see actually those white lines are where there's some sort of, in theory, dirt road that you can get to, so it's accessible, and they have easements running all up and down these areas. Now we're going to go down 90 and check out the place which I actually put foot on, and the reason why I was able to find it is that there's a big radio tower next to it, which was the key as to finding the place. We had given up trying to find a 30-acre piece, which you'll see later, and so I was able to actually go through a barbed wire fence and take some pictures. They have buffalo gourds growing there. My buddy Larry Freeman was with me, which gave me a little sense of safety. There's 2 of us, but now that I know that the cell phone works, that's good. You always send out a quick 911. The border police apparently are all over the place. There's the coordinates of the center of the property and some of the heights, elevation. So it's higher than the road, so unless the road floods out, this shouldn't flood out. You can see the cell tower there. I'm going to take a measurement. Hopefully you can read the distance. There you go. Yeah, this Google Earth has really been kind of neat. It's allowed a lot of people to get a handle on their land. And I was even able to shoot a distance off the map to line up on one of the GPS points so I could actually see the extreme GPS point, which was not on the survey that I had done. by this company. I don't know if they're even in business anymore. But good news is that it appears that most of this land is accessible. We got screwed up with the GPS to try to find the next piece of property, which is the 30 acres on the side of this Van Horn Mountains. And we got too far south, so when we tried to get to it, there were no roads. And it was kind of disturbing. I mean, the roads were getting really, really bad. So I figured there's no sense doing damage to the car. But had we gone on track to begin with, this would have been okay. Here we go. There's a road that goes over the top of the mountain that people are using. So this property too has a road through it. And I guess each, you can see the white road there. And there's 2 draws that run down, which means there's water. That whenever it rains, there'll be a lot of water coming down there, which I could capture and put in, store in some sort of drum, swimming pool. And to me, that's promising, and it must be quite a view. The picture is kind of exaggerated, I think, but that's what you have. Those are the coordinates. And I didn't get to see this one, so I only saw one of the 6 pieces in Culberson County, but I definitely want to go back. Here's a topographical map, and the B side is the where we drove down that road versus A. Had we gone to A, we would have not seen this. This is what we saw driving down that road where B is. And we just got too far south. And that little peak there is what gave me a good idea as to where we were. Once again, there's some more views. It's it's to me it's inspiring. There's a nice wind. This is you can see those circles. That's where they did irrigation. There's some of the coordinates of all the corners. Here's a nice topographical map, which I'm able to show where the asterisk is. That's roughly the center of my property. It's about 5.5 miles southwest of Lobo. There's the property superimposed on the Google. So it's a nice piece of property. I think it's got a lot of potential. And like I said, if anybody would like to camp on one of these properties, let me know. All I'd like to do is maybe take some videos and put them on Google and let me know about them, and let me know what you think. It's a great opportunity down there. This land, it might be cheap, but I think it's got some utility to it. That's about it. Let me know what you think if you ever get down there to visit my land in Culberson County. Take care.